Hello, everybody. Chat, it's Monday. It's a holiday here in Canada. Well, for most people. Not for me, but you know. If you work a standard 9 to 5 and have one of those, wonderful JOBs that, it's just a holiday and you get paid for today. But if I'm not here, I don't get paid. So I'm here. Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk, hope you're all doing well. It's Monday. It is Canada Day in Canada. Therefore, it is a stat holiday. Oh, it's not for me. Because, yeah, holidays don't exist for yours truly. Because frankly, holidays don't get the rent paid. Don't get food bought and, you know, gas in the vehicle so I can go visit kids or any of that stuff. Hi, chat. How are you? Oh my God, why? Okay, what in the fuck is going on with this? Seriously? All right, hold on. The camera has decided it got a mind of its own and it's going to do its own thing, so, you know. Hold on, please. Okay, all right. All you. I is so dumb. Boom. Okay. So now let's hold on. Let's double check. Let's verify this. Oh, look, it works now. Let's see if it saves it this time. Apparently people try to die on holidays. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's the thing. I mean, a lot of people, it's funny how, you know, for what a lot of people take for granted being statutory holidays, a lot of people actually don't work those. I mean, in my case, sacrifice has got to be made. For every here's the way it works as a content creator, and it doesn't matter the platform. For every day you take off, for every single one day that you don't stream, it takes you 3 to 4 days to catch back up to where you were before you took the time. And this is always a problem. Always a problem. Goddamn thing's doing. So, I mean, and I know that, like, it's weird because a lot of people don't realize that, but doing this as a career path, you give up a lot. See, the funny thing is everybody sees all the social media stuff with, you know, oh, well, you know, so-and-so has these millions of dollars and everything. But for the vast majority of people who do this as entertainers, they don't have it. Like, again, you're seeing a slice of, like, the 0.5% of people that have that, and the other 99.5% do not actually have that. So, yeah. Just remember, keep that in mind. And we're putting in, you know, like anywhere between 8 to 16 hours. There's a lot of work done off camera. You know, there's a lot of we have to then become our own cameramen, our own lighting, you know, our own lighting specialists, our own audio technicians, our own graphics designer and animators. Like, there is, we're our own scripters, right? This is all stuff that most people have to do solo. They don't have staff doing this for them. Again, it is a very, very tiny percentage of people that do this, and have staff to do all of these other tasks for them, and they're just in front of the camera and the microphone. So anyway, we're not going to waste too much time. I'm already running a little bit on the late side, later than I wanted to be, and I'll be honest, I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying being in Star Citizen and everything. I'm kind of in a bit of a mood today, so I don't know why. It was like, I don't know, about an hour and a half ago, all of a sudden I don't know what it was. I wasn't talking to anybody or anything, outside of, I know, number one, I didn't get a chance to go and spend any time with my oldest daughter for her 19th birthday this weekend. But it is what it is. Nothing that I can do about that. So, other than I just have to accept the fact that I disappointed my child. Disappointed one of my daughters, and that's that. 19's kind of a big metric. Kind of a coming of age thing in Canada specifically, because it's like the age of being able to legally go into a bar and order a drink and all of these other things. And all she wanted to do was be able to have dinner with me, and it from a financial standpoint, it wasn't going to happen. Like it was not happening. The finances weren't there. So it is what it is. And I wasn't expecting anybody else to, I wasn't going to like, you know, borrow the car from my partner and not be able to put gas in it. It's not on. And there's other background stuff, right? So it is what it is. I just have to accept that I wasn't there, and maybe we'll see if I can hopefully get up sometime in the next week or two and, you know, do something just me and my kid, you know, not be beholden to, you know, any kind of time constraints or schedule. Anyway, we're going to jump in. We're going to go to the Bevic Hall. I'm going to grab a couple of ships and we're just going to jump in. And if I'll be honest, I might not be very talkative. So you guys are going to have to pick up the slack and start conversing with each other, right? Because I'll be honest, I'm not going to be a conversationalist today. There's only so many days I can talk and have very little reaction coming back. And, you know, not have any to and fro and not see conversations being had in chat with people in chat, like other channels. And yeah, some of the wedding photos, that's awesome. I'm very, dude, I'm super stoked to see those photos. Seriously, I'm very, I know it might not seem like it, but I am actually very happy. I'm still disappointed that you and Anna decided that you were going to cut down younglings for your first dance, though. How dare you? How dare you cut down younglings? Like, it's cool that you guys did a lightsaber battle for your first dance, but the fact that you cut down younglings, despicable. Absolutely despicable. Ooh, Italy, very nice. Absolutely despicable. Yeah, lightsaber, I know, right? Lightsaber battle for the first dance. Totally down for it. But they cut down younglings, Zool. They killed children with lightsabers. GP's been trying to say that he was trying to prevent the Sith from taking over, but they were the ones with the red lightsabers. The children didn't have the red lightsabers. They had the bride and groom had the red lightsabers. Like, what the hell? Who's the Sith in this scenario? Not the children, that's damn sure. One was force choking people. I was preventing an issue, and the other kids may be vengeful, so I had to cut.
Oh, hell no!
You know what? Just
execute Order 66.
You could have been more subtle about it. The Sith are the good guys I have, and it's bullshit. They reign through terror and subjugation. Do you really think the Empire were the good guys in this? They're fucking not. They're space Nazis. The Empire were space Nazis. It was a dictatorship. Let's be real here. The Empire were space Nazis. Stormtroopers were the Gestapo. They had internment camps. The Jedi were cultists that tried to take over the government. Spoken like a Republican. I read the books and I'm aware how evil they are, but I like the fan. I mean, I ain't buying that fan theory. That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit.
Stand clear. Doors are now closed.
Yeah, I said it. I went there. Yeah, and they still look cool in the green and the blue. I mean, okay, listen, red's a cool color and all, but we know what the red sabers look. We can kind of agree on that. Yes, red lightsabers do look cool, but the Sith only ever deal in absolutes. Whoa. Defending the future. There you go. Okay, just because they use lightning and choke and, you know, and you know, they warp people's brains and albeit evil, but still. The funny thing is, though, is the Jedi have actually done some pretty cool ass things with Force abilities too. Yeah, I know Darth Nihilus ate planets. Come on. Not the point. What? Whoa. Yeah, that's right. Give him the stairs, Ool. Give him the stare. Give him the stare. All right, let's do that first. There we go. Okay. I was about to say, that can't be right. Here we go. Oh, I can guarantee you we are getting way more than 5 or 6 FPS. What the actual F is happening? I might have to restart it. The Old Republic Emperor absorbed everything on a planet, even the Force. I mean, yeah, Darth Nihilus. Yeah, that's. Ugh. Really? Pulse, laser react. Oh, yeah, we're taking that. Let's go. Daddy. Okay, we're gonna. Oh. Yep. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have a Starlancer now. Yes, it's only 2 days that we can use it, but it's still 2 days with a Starlancer. Now, do we have contract? Off. All right, hold on a second. the actual F is happening here? All right, that's... Okay, well, something weird is... Something is afoot. Something is afoot. Shall we go and see what the Starlancer MAX has actually got to offer for us? I feel like we need to. All right, well, I'm just going to turn that up. Apparently, something is broken here. Other than NVIDIA's drivers. Oh my goodness. Oh my, that's right. You heard me. Oh my goodness. All right, so we have a Guardian. That's pretty important. Not only do we have a Guardian. Wow. Oh my. Oh. All right, never mind. I just saw something I didn't want to see. All right, we're just gonna ignore that. We're gonna go out to the spaceport here. I think we'll pull the Guardian out first. We'll have a look at it, and then we'll put it away. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do the Starlancer MAX, I think. Pull the Starlancer out first. Have a look at it. I saw where my subs were at for the month. And it's actually at the lowest it's ever been in 8 years, so.
Now arriving.
We're down to 24 subscribers on Twitch, so. And again, it seems like and this has always been the problem. As soon as I transition away from doing anything outside of American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2, or Flight Simulator, if I want to play anything that I actually really enjoy playing, this is actually what happened. And I dislike the fact that the internet is this fucking fickle. It doesn't make things a good time. Or sorry, more specifically, Twitch.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Because then you end up getting pigeonholed and forced into playing things that you quite literally want to start stabbing your own eyeballs out over. Okay, anyway. So we've got combat, which is the Starlancer attack. We've got the MAX. We're going to pull the MAX first.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the
Large
following
hangar.
location.
Okay,
Please
here we
visit
go.
us again. Goodbye.
Oh, funny. We were talking about Sith, and there's Sith Lord. Rodan. Excuse me. Hi, I want to get into my ship. Oh, the ship's actually here. Nice. All right. This is a big ship. Very large. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Starlancer MAX. Very chunky. This is the ship. I mean, I'm a fan of chunky. Fan of chunky. Ooh, there we go. Oh, okay, hold on. So this is a gantry-way. How am I... Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Oh, that's very nice. That's... Hold on. Axum, this is the Starlancer. This is the Max. Yes, it is. No, I don't own it yet, but this was just me being able to get it as the 2-day rental. So this is the ship that's the planned live-aboard ship for Star Citizen. Oh, this is glorious. Okay, I like it. I like it. That is definitely some cargo. Oh my. Axum, how are you doing? How's your day going so far? Okay, so this is definitely cargo. Like it. And there we go. Close it. Oh my. Okay, let's check the rest of the ship here. What do we got? We're gonna call the elevator down. What is this? Is this docking hatch? Docking hatch. Okay. All right, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 equipment bays. A couple of jump seats. Weapons locker. Okay, so that is armory and equipment. Got it. Check. Protect, please. What did I do to get this? I went to the Bevic Convention Hall and used one of the terminals there to get a free 2-day rental. Okay, this is... Ooh. Crew lounge. Nice. Nice. Galley. Okay. Got a billiards table. Nice little... Oh. This is the ship that we're working towards. By the way, 4.5 million out of the 8.82 million required to actually purchase this ship. Why is there... You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not really sure what's going on, but... I mean... Axum's got... Oh. Axum is stuck with a level 4 crime stat? Sure, borrowed. Yeah, borrowed. Okay. Oh, is this captain's quarters? It's gotta be captain. Ooh, very nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Spacious. I like it. Looking bunk. Okay. Elevator. Nice. What do we got over? Map 4. Oh. Oh. Oh, this one's even better. Damn. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Another hab. Yeah, hab free. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Borrowed cargo. Uh-huh. Borrowed, they said. Hab 01. Okay. I gotta say, this ship's pretty. This ship is pretty. Holy crap. All right, let's check engineering. Engine. Quant. Oh, is this a. Oh. Why? This looks like a particle accelerator. What in the actual. That's. Oh, it's the quantum drive. That's why. Liberated cargo for Super Earth. Yeah. Pretty much, right? Super Earth. It's very shiny. Yeah, so we're halfway to being able to buy this ship in game. This is just a 2-day rental from the Intergalactic Aerospace, or sorry, from the Invictus Launch Week showroom. Right, there we go. Yep, for escape pod. Okay. Our 2 remote turrets. And pilot seat. Co-pilot seat. All right. Nice. Oh. Okay, so we got to put this away. The reason we got to put this away. We're going to bring out a different ship just to check out really quick. Don't mind me, I've got the camera off for a little bit. I don't know why. I'm in a slightly salty mood, so and it's not your fault, chat. I did it to myself, and I should know better. I know better, but I did it to myself. It's not chat's fault. Yeah, there it is. Sugar. Yeah, no, this look. Oh my god, I love the rear profile on this. God, that's chunky. She'll get to sweeten me up. I mean, will it sweeten me up though? I mean, we'll get the sweet and salty, right? Bought rental insurance? Hell no, we're gonna fly this thing like we stole it, John. Insurance. Renter's insurance. Psh. Heck no, we're gonna fly this thing like we stole it. You know how it goes, chat. Okay, so we're gonna put the Starlancer MAX away. We have the MAX and the TAC. We're gonna be working with the MAX though. 204. There is only 96. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, we also have a Taurus for 2 days. Okay, we're gonna put that away.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
We've got. Excuse me. 4,584,995. We're about halfway to the 8.82 mil. Well, just a little over half.
The aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, so a couple of things I want to check.
Your first visitors again. Goodbye. Welcome to the aUEC vehicle retrieval system.
We're gonna get the Atlas out.
Has been delivered to the following location. Please visitors again.
That is going to be the liveaboard ship, chat. That's what's gonna happen. The Starlancer MAX. God, that thing looks so tiny in the middle of this bay. That is the ship that is going to be the liveaboard ship that we're going to purchase. The Starlancer MAX is going to be it. Liverboard, yeah, liverboard. That's right, liverboard. Better than waterboard. Liverboard, best board ever, right? Better than waterboard. Folks, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're having a great day. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get ourselves going here. We're gonna get ourselves set up. All right, run for drone repair, bud. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. It's like... Okay, we're gonna put you in the drone repair bay here, okay? That's right. Just stand there for a moment. Actually, we're gonna move you over because we're gonna try something here. Okay. Got one out. Okay, one. I did see the promo video. Yes, Axum. I gotta say, their ship promo videos are kind of dope. Player in hangar below starts poking with broom. Tough.
Welcome.
They're gonna have to wait.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Where's the rock? There we go. We're gonna claim that. File
An
claim.
insurance claim has been sent.
Okay, we're not paying the expedited fee, but while we're waiting for that, let's check the Guardian.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
All right, we're gonna check the Guardian. Yeah, professional upstairs neighbor. There you go. That's right, professional upstairs neighbor, chat. Exactly. Okay, let's this. Oh, the Guardian is gonna be just so dirty. We're gonna have to take this one for a quick test flight, by the way. Oh God, that looks pretty. I mean, the large bay should be big enough for us to sort of F around and find out this ship. It's bouncing on the pad, though. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Why is it bouncing? Is this thing not got landing gear? What is the Guardian? The Guardian is a heavy combat fighter. So this is the Mirai Guardian. It is a heavy combat fighter. Oh my God. Oh, look at the lines on this, though. Ooh. Oh. Shit, look at the guns on this thing. Okay. All right. Hold on. Oh, shit. All right. This is like the last Starfighter. That's what this feels like. This thing's like the last Starfighter. Oh my God, it's like a gun star from the last Starfighter. Okay, let's do... Wait. What? Oh, baby. Ooh. Oh, shit. damn. Oh, I love the inside. This looks beautiful. Hangar port, yep. Pretty much. Okay, gonna get out. Wait, what? Whoa, whoa, what? Wait, what? Excuse me? Holy sh... What is this? Suit locker? Back? Engine 1, engine quantum drive. What the f... Engineering, oh my god. Engineering 2. Okay, I was not expecting this to have like a gap. Oh, it has an interior. Yes, yes it does. What the crap? Okay, I was not expecting that. Well, it has an interior, chat. That was very unexpected. How doth thou get out of the shipeth? No, I don't want to exit the rear. How do I exit front? What is that? Is that? What the frack? Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. 1 minute, please. Excuse... Well, isn't that freaking handy? Ooh. Oh. Oh, I like it. Oh, Daddy likes it a lot. This is a nice ship. Look, yeah. All right. That's the Guardian. We're going to be playing with that one at some point. Oh, my God. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going to be playing with that one for sure. All right, we're going to put this away.
To the aSOC vehicle
And
retrieval
we're going to get, let's store that. Yep.
has been moved to our storage facility.
And then I need to get we want the rock out. We've got the Atlas out already. The Atlas is over in the side bay there for the drones. We're going to pull the rock out. Then we're going to, and we'll put it over beside the Atlas in the drone bay there. After that, I'll pull up the Starlancer MAX. We'll move some things into the ship bay for the Starlancer. And then we're gonna take it for a little fly. I want to see how the Starlancer handles.
Welcome.
As somebody who's never flown the Starlancer before,
Your vehicle has been delivered to the place.
I don't know how the damn thing handles. So we gotta figure that one out. We gotta check that out, right? God, that is so tiny. It's so flippin' tiny. So tiny. It's so small. I mean, the large hangar is, god damn, this is big enough, honestly, to just you put a racetrack. 100%, you just throw down a racetrack. It includes the drivers. Let's go. frame rate is... Excuse me? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the actual... It's because, what is... Okay, what is happening? Why is this bouncing around like that? That's ridiculous. Is the rock broken or something? Like, what the hell did they do this? Also, on the exterior view, I have no camera. What the f... How did they break? I guess, better question. Huh. Okay. Doesn't matter. You know what? Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Now, somebody was trying to tell me that I'd be better off renting a salvage ship. I'll be honest, this patch, I actually have little to no interest in salvage.
False transit papers are discovered after takeoff.
There it is. There it is. Ooh, that is pretty. Like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so the object here. Get over here. We're gonna open the rear hatch. Bada boom, bada bing. Up into the rock. Man, this thing is jumpy and it scares me a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. What I don't understand is why it just hops around the way it does. Actually, hold on. Also, the fact that it doesn't seem to, you know, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Apparently, I cannot adjust my camera in this shit or in this ground. It doesn't make any flipping sense. You know, it is what it is. Okay, let's get go and get our Atlas. Excuse me. Come on in. Let's go. You. All right, there we go. Now, if... Okay, so why can I not adjust the camera? What in the actual F? How come I can't adjust the camera? So, it's not a ground vehicle issue, obviously, 'cause otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it then. But for whatever reason, if I'm driving the Rock, it will. I don't understand that. That most okay. All right, chat. That's fine. Sneaky Snape. How are you gonna farm the Alpha UEC? I've been doing it through cargo missions. Everything is all like 100% legitimate cargo. And so far we're at 4.5 million. Now I realize that Sneaky Snape, thanks for joining us. I understand that that's not necessarily the fastest way of doing it, but I've done stuff where it's like I use the unverified and I'm at a point now where I want everything to be on the full up and up. Like all legit, all legal, all reputation based. That's the armory. Now that being said, I am not... This is just a 2-day rental. So yeah, this is just a rental. Oh, excuse me, let me get my... God damn it. Because of Invictus launch week, so... And no, I'm not running this multi-crew. It's me, myself, and I. Woo! Look at... Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right. No, don't you dare. Oh, this is such a thickums ship. I'm not used to flying something this large. It's my first time. Oh, it's chonky, but I love it. Sounds so good. All right, we're gonna give this a try. You own it? Nice. Yeah, so I'm at 4.5 million Alpha UEC to purchase this in game. So I'm a little yeah, this is the first, this really is truly the first ship that I'm farming for. I have been using a rented Taurus constellation because the only two ships that I actually own are the Aurora MR and a Drake Golem. So we started with some, some goodies, doing some mining with the Golem. Once we had enough, then we moved over to utilizing the Freelancer MAX, and then from there, from the Freelancer over to the Constellation, or the Connie Taurus, or Taurus Connie, however you want to put it. All right, so now that we are no longer there. Okay, come on, what is going on here? Okay, we're gonna go up to Bidini. And I think I'm gonna relog because something's not like the contract. The contracts are freaking broken, man. Oof. That's no bueno. Right. Any point, please? Thank you. Route it. Yeah, it's not showing anything other than collections and hauling. Which, you know, it's like, come on, man. Oh, somebody's out with, oh, what is, okay, are the shard, are the North American servers, like, are they melting right now? Like, what's the deal, yo? I bet you this thing's got some inertia to it. The momentum packet tariffs. Well played, Sleepy. Well played. Be a Zeus. Gonna put the shields up here. Yeah, that's decent. Packet pool. Excuse me, what? This is this is a big old chunky ship. All right, well, hopefully. Well, okay, so the other thing I'm realizing is not only is this a big and chunky ship, but it's not graceful. That defense turret's looking at us a little strange, chat. A little weirdly. There we go. All right, we're good. We're good. This thing is so loady. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh, yes. This is definitely going to be the live aboard Star Citizen dream, chat. Excuse me, I put my gear down. What the actual F is going on here? I'm like, excuse me, where's my landing gear? Third time's a charm, right, chat? At least that's what they say. Third time is a charm. Oh man, this, god damn, this remote turret, pilot and co-pilot, 4 crew, Got your escape pod. Very nice. That right there is our docking hat. And I should. Yes, we can use this to exit. And, all right, good. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yep. I am, if I wasn't convinced before, I am definitely convinced now. This is definitely the ship that we are using for the liveaboard section of Star Citizen going forward. Holy shit, this thing is beautiful. Yes, please. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do, I think what I'll do is we're gonna do just one quick load. I want to see how I don't want to this, yep. I want to see how the cargo looks when it's loaded in to that cargo bay. Now this back section, this looks like it should have cargo grid on it as well. God damn, this thing is huge. It's so big. That's what she said. Okay, so, man, that thing is massive. Ooh. Definitely wasn't expecting it to be this big, but I love it. I love this thing. This is best ship ever. Abso-freaking-lutely. So, we're going to contract. Yeah, as you can see, hauling and collection are the only ones that we've got. And we don't even have anything for Wicklow. What the frack? Okay, come on now. What is actually happening? What is this, by the way? Ugh. I found Janelite in prison. So, Axum, or 18 Janelite sells for 18 million per SCU? Holy crap. Nope, you keep your prison pocket jokes to yourself. We don't want to hear anything about prison pockets. No prison pocket. Keep it to yourself, sir. Yeah, 100. 200. Or 150, sorry. We're definitely gonna have to do some commodity trading, I feel like. You were quiet, that's when I know I'm really on the mark. But I wasn't quiet. Especially when I can read it on cam. Yeah, there's no camera today. I turned it off. I turned the camera off for today. 250? Great. Okay. Transport complete. Go move to elevator. Thank you. Oh, stims, huh? Okay. So we're starting to get a variety of different size. That's good. Oh my God, please. All right, we're okay. We're okay. All right, hold on. All right, I'm just putting the desk down, so just one moment. Theoretically, I could try to escape prison and sell it somehow, but escape is really hard. It is. It also requires somebody to be able to come and pick you up. Usually best done if you have an org mate waiting with a ship on the surface, but the problem is the ship on the surface also takes some pretty goddamn heavy fire. Fleischer's no joke. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Restarted my phone. I've been typing in chat, but it wasn't showing up. Oh, I'm sorry, Zaul. Yeah, the Twitch app is weird. No, I'm definitely not up for a challenge. Oh yeah, that is a much larger cargo. That's okay. Well, all right. Oh, what in the frack? Come on, what is this BS? You missed that's what she said joke? Oh, whoa. What in the actual F is going on? What is this BS? That's what she said. Yeah, I'll be up for a while. Okay, this is definitely where auto loading is needed for some of these larger ships, I think. I would pay to have auto loading, okay? Oh, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. How close do I need to be? I have to be right beside it, don't I? Hi, Vlon. How are you? I feel... Oh my... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do... I'm gonna toss everything out. That's gonna be a tosser, okay? It's like this single bay is just one... Oh no. Yeah, this is where I need a freaking forklift. Okay, I feel like we're quite literally... No. You... What am I in 2 different shards? What the hell is this crap? If a friend is on a different server, can you shard yourself? I'm not even going to answer that, sir. So it feels like the elevator has got like its own different zone. Like, look at this. Standing out here, I'm fine. But I can't reach anything at the back. Also, why is it, you know what? It doesn't, whatever. Okay. This is broken, bro. Oh. That seems. Now watch. Hold on. I bet you. Lon, how are you doing? How is your Monday? I hope you're well. Two Slider, can you go shard yourself? How did they break this so badly? I hear they're going to do a huge one. Well, the thing is they're working on the server meshing. As we know, each shard is its own individual server. What the idea is, their intent is to have multiple shard, each like individual planet and everything becomes a shard. Like it's 9 hours? Damn. How long was your sentence, sir? Wow, that's broken. You sold it? Wait, 14 hours. Oh, you sold it to the guards? Man, you really were playing a legit game of F around to find out, weren't you? Okay, so can this? Nope. Huh. Well, that is a lot more broken than I was expecting it to be, chat. There's a lot more broken than I was expecting things to be. I mean, the fact that that single piece of Janelite actually got you 9 hours off your record is pretty goddamn impressive, really. Chonk, chonk, chonk. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. That is going to close the ship up with this stuff stored in it. Close, yeah, we're gonna close the cargo up. What I'm really trying to figure out is how in the hell did they break the cargo so bad? Wow. I live in a very interesting neighborhood sometimes, chat. That's all I'm gonna say. I live in a very interesting neighborhood. Okay, we're gonna put that. We're gonna put it away. There you go. Yep. Put the Starlancer away. Okay. No, well, I wish it was jugglers and stuff. That'd be better than the weird freaking meth heads wandering through, screaming at each other and juggling that. Yeah, I mean, they're juggling something. Oh. Now the neighbors are starting. My God, bro. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I feel innocent. I don't know what yayo is. Drive fast, get the yayo. Chat. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna exit the menu. I'm going to restart. It's from Scarface, if that's context. Yes, the movie Scarface with Pacino. Drive fast, get the yayo. I've seen Scarface, but I don't remember. Oh, sweet summer child. I still don't get it. We all know what Scarface is about, right? Yeah, you all know what Scarface is about. The pile, yeah, that pile of white stuff that was not baby powder. Yeah, pretty much. Sounds about right. It was not baby powder in any way, shape, or form. Acknowledge. Acknowledged. You know, we got a bunch of freaking meth heads wandering around down here, and they're wandering through the parking lot, screaming at each other, and I'm shocked anyone over 35 doesn't get that one. You'd be surprised. I know a lot of people who aren't familiar. Number one, have never watched Scarface at all, and number two, don't know any of the drug slang. Like you mention that and they look at you with a blank look. They have no concept. Oh yeah, no, it's some sort of hoser stuff. I tell you what. No, it's not. No, not a lot of. I mean, I'm familiar with, like, you know, everybody knows what Molly is. At least most people don't. Well, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under. We all know what candy is. Everybody seems to know what MJ's all about. Tabs. You can tell how old someone is based on what they call E, aka I call it E. I've called it E. I refer to it as Molly X. Yep. Yeah, X. Yep. Wow. Your current position in queue is 230. Zealous Virtual, your current position in the queue is 1. Ever tried weevil eggs? No. Nah, again, the reason that I don't do stuff like that, Axum, is because it's all the illegal stuff, like the weevil eggs and stuff like that. It's all I don't care that it makes me more money faster. I won't do it, right? I've done that route before, like in previous patches where I did like the unverified stuff, and you know, I was willing to take some of the more contraband items for trade. I won't. It's honestly, the risk is not worth it. I mean, using not selling. No, wait, what? Weevil eggs. No. I meant using not selling. No. No. I don't use anything. In games or otherwise. I don't use anything to pollute. 90s raves are hard to explain. Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing. No. It's something in Star Citizen. Weevil eggs or something in Star Citizen. No. So I had someone try to tell me that's what festivals are now. I just thought festivals wish they were raves. That's not what festivals are. Festivals have been around for a long time too. Festivals were around, you know, pre-rave. Raves are a totally different beast altogether. They are not the same. Not even remotely close to the same. You can think they're the same, but you're fucking wrong. It's outside their context. That's Delulu. I mean, that's true. Which, by the way, I found out Delulu actually means self-deluded. It's a self-delusion. Yep. Oh no, I agree. I 100% agree with you that that's even dumber. Yes. Yes. $8.82. Yeah, grinding for the max. Now I have a max as a rental right now because of Invictus launch week for 2 days, so I'm gonna see what we can do with it. The problem that we're having right now, though, is well, contracts aren't working properly. Ridge 6 Gaming, hello, welcome. They released me, yay! But yes, Starlancer MAX. I have a max to use for the next 2 days. I've already got an Atlas and a rock thrown into it. The idea is that the Starlancer MAX is going to be the one is going to be the liveaboard ship. So it's going to be outfitted with a couple extra like empty crates for loot and mineable like planetary mineable materials and gemstone stuff. You know, it's going to have some equipment stores, ammunition stores, things like that. So I have no idea what the heck. Wow, there's a lot of trash around. Okay. Large hangar. There we go. That's right. That's what she said. Well, and that's the idea. Is I want a liveaboard ship that is going to give me a lot of versatility, but also allow for, if I've got friends that are joining me in the verse to play, that I've got a multi-crew ship that allows all of us to sort of do the liveaboard thing. The one thing I will notice though with the difference between the Max compared to the TAC is the TAC gives you bed bays, which is nice. I like the fact that with the tactical, you get a 2-bed med bay. That's freaking handy. Yeah, but nobody wants just one hangar. Listen, what's wrong with one hangar? I have a one hanger. Why do I need more than one? I wouldn't know what to do if I had more than one hanger. How do you work with more than one? How do you work with, like, say, two? Yeah, you aren't good enough. You aren't a good enough cyclist to pull it off. I dislike you so much right now, Spider. God damn it. You aren't a good enough cyclist to pull it off. What? More than one? Why should I have to rapid cycle? Are we going full Armstrong here? Is that what you're talking about? Full Armstrong? Okay, so as you can see, we got the Rock DS. Or not, yeah, not the DS, sorry, just the Rock. The problem with the Rock is, as you can see, we're just sitting here and this thing's just vibrating. Don't make me kick you in the Uniball. Man, the Rock is so broken. All right, let's try this again, only this time, hopefully with less BS. And let's see. Got a contract. Offers. Oh, look. We finally have some stuff. Okay, there's the priority. Hunt the Polaris. Salvage. Nothing for salvage. Bounty. We're not bounty hunting in this thing. Oh my god, no. We're not doing any of that. Mind you, let's grab that just in case, because if we come across any scumbag, we can remove them. Okay, so apparently I can... Ooh. Okay. Where in the hell do I find the Karenite, the Seldinium, and the Joclium? Joclum? By the way, chat, I'm a real human being. Hi, I'm a real boy. I'm off today, so I've had the camera off still. Just letting y'all know I am a real human being. I'm a real boy. Well, I got a lot of the verified stuff. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna grab this. You know, because why not? Who knows? Maybe we'll get some money. For... You thought I was an AI, really? Well, I mean, that's kind. I always wanted to pretend to be a robot. We're gonna try this again, right? There's 50. $100. $150. $200. $250. Wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Where is? There it is. 3. All right. 300. Okay, let's do this. Ugh. I wanna use these to just, again, there's weird, there's some weird jankiness going on with the cargo grid on ships, and I don't know if it's just like 4.1.1, what the problem is. It's freaking weird, man. And it's mildly obnoxious. Also, there seems to be weirdness going on with the cargo grid on these freight elevators for the 896 SCU freight elevators too. Which, gotta admit, I'm not really overly a fan of. And this is kind of the I guess the downside of when Star Citizen chooses to do their free fly event. I'll be honest, I don't think free fly should be done during events like Invictus Launch Week, and then trying to add in new world, like game world events such as like the Hunt the Polaris and stuff like that. I understand that what they're trying to do is they're effectively trying to hammer the servers, and they're trying to use it as testing, but it doesn't necessarily put Star Citizen in the best overall light when they do that. Which is a shame, because I feel like in a way, some of the things that they do just ends up they just end up, like, Cloud Imperium Games ends up hurting themselves for it. Alrighty. Okay, well, now it seems to be working. What if I move? Okay, so maybe it was just that shard was broken. All right, let's see. We're gonna try something out here, okay? Nope, nope. Alrighty. I think we're all right. I think. Seem to be. I've definitely got a lot more cargo on there now, so that's a plus. All right, well, hey, the stacking works. You know, if I could just say not, like, make, for a load this size, like 15K less, to just have all of this auto loaded in for me, you know? I feel like that would just be perfect. Yeesh. Dong. Dong, da dong, dong, dong. Okay, so this ship could benefit. All right, here's a question. Does this ship actually have tractor beams built in? I feel like it should. If it doesn't, why? I legit feel like this ship would benefit from having something like tractor beams built in, you know? Because it's a free rental from the convention hall for the Invictus launch week. So I only get to use this for 2 days for free. So I might as well utilize this ship to try to make fast credit while I can. Yeah, it's a free rental, right? And so it's like, okay, well, nice thing is because it's a free rental from the show floor, that means that I'm not spending $160,000 to rent a Taurus to do this. Speaking of which, I do have a Taurus I could actually be doing this with, but I figured it was one of those. This gives me a chance to sort of practice. It's going to be the entire live aboard experience. So it's going to be like I'm going to have to map out exactly when I get to the point where I can afford to purchase the Freelancer, or not the Freelancer, sorry, the Starlancer MAX. What I'm going to need for like the live aboard equipment, because I'm going to need food, I'm going to need water, we're going to need medical supplies. I should actually pick up, believe it or not, something I think I'm going to pick up as a ground vehicle is a right. Cheers, Axum. I'm going to pick up what they refer to as the NURSA, which is a medical Ursa. It's a ground vehicle with a med bay in it. I have a sneaking suspicion that that is going to be very, very much needed. By the way, I'm starting to realize that these cargo bays are kind of crappily. The large ones are built terribly for loading. This is brutal for loading ships. I feel like the hangar doors, believe it or not, I feel like should, or not the hangar doors, sorry, the cargo doors should be in the middle here on both sides for these large bays. Because having it like this does, the freight elevator being off to the side like that does not make any sense. Because it makes this very awkward. Just that's purely observational on my part. And I realize that, you know, not everything in space is efficient, but I'm just looking at this. I'm like, come on, this is an efficiency thing. I love the design elements, but sometimes design is 100% based on function. And the problem is here is this doesn't function well as a large hangar, especially for cargo. Especially considering a lot of these larger ships, like ships like this one specifically, as an industrial ship, this would work great if you're on like like a land-based. But yeah, where we've got these gates here for heavy cargo personnel, all of that, I feel like these should actually be your cargo elevators, because that would then put you at the midsection of the ship, which would make a lot more sense for loading in these large hangars. But or in this case, we should have like be able to freaking do the Star Trek teleportation. teleport stuff right into the cargo hold kind of thing, you know. Because right now, all I'm doing is scratching the hell out of the paint job on the ship. Now, again, it's a rental, so I'm not like, really. Okay, hold on, please. There it is. Poof. Ugh. I don't know. I'm starting to doubt 224 SCU if I'm using that back bay for there- Okay, so the beautiful thing about testing out using the Starlancer MAX for this capacity and having this sort of the 2-day free rental thanks to the Invictus launch week, it does give me the opportunity to sort of try before I buy. You know what I mean? And there's like, I don't know, it's weird to explain. It just, it feels good. Like the ship itself is great. But there are some like design elements I'm not entirely certain of. Okay, that was weird. Is the ship its own zone? Okay, hold on. Let's I guess part of the problem is I don't fully understand how the cargo grid functions in this ship yet. Okay, so the rear bay is also cargo. Huh, interesting. Kind of makes sense, though. And it is, we do have, like, cargo capacity for both sides, too. There we go. All right, here we go. Speeding this up a little bit. Now, question I have for anybody who might possibly have a response, I don't know how that's gonna go. Is there a way to just quickly deliver this without having to offload it manually? Because honestly, I feel like there should be. Oh, come on. What? Well, then go have a nap. You can have a nap. It's only 3:43. Just set an alarm for 25 minutes. What do you mean, ha? Well, then, I can't help you. I made a recommendation. That's the best I can do. Well, at least this works pretty well. Wait, why don't you nap? Why can't you nap? Okay, well, there is that. But if you're sleepy, then it should be easy enough for you to do. One would think, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the crazy. Okay. It is possible. I might actually be the crazy. But my mother had me tested. You know. There's that old test. Wow, we are literally just banging things off of the ship. Oh, okay, well. Okay. Right, that worked. Boom, boom, boom. All right, hold on. Excuse me. We're gonna put you down there. Okay, so this is where we're running into some problems here, chat. As you can see. Huh. Interesting. So 4.1.1, as you guys can see, obviously have some weird little issues right now. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on here, folks. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. Well, this is definitely problematic, isn't it? What? Okay, come on. What is this bullshit? Nuh-uh. Why is it? You have got to be kidding. All right, hold on. Let's see if we put that there. We put you there. Wait, there. Will you then go? Houston, what the frack is this? Obviously, that's broken. Okay, so larger containers are busted. Got it. Check. Things are so broken right now. This is kind of funny. Put you there. Put you out. Okay. I'm gonna put. Not there, you dolt. That's okay. Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before we get too... There we go. Okay, that's better. Sheesh. Normally loading a ship doesn't feel this difficult or complicated. And I gotta say, I know that they're trying to improve things with salvage and mining and like the industrial gameplay, but this isn't helping them. This is not helping CIG. Now, the one thing I do understand, though, is that generally with stuff like this, right? That not... Oh, I kind of thought, okay, so this is not a cargo grid? All right, well, that's good to know. Oh, wait, hold on. But that it? Interesting. Okay, all right. Well, so the grid, okay. What the? This doesn't make any sense. Chat, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you right now. Cloud Imperium Games needs to do something. This is broken. Y'all see what I'm doing here, right? Okay, so grid there, not there, not there. Wow, that is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they may have actually broke it. They broke cargo, chat. I don't know how they managed to do that, but they broke it. No, I'm not there. I'm not responding to stupid emails. They're stupid emails. I don't care. I'm just literally throwing things in here at the point to get it done, and that way we can get underway and we can deliver this. I'd like to make my 300K off of this. But larger than one SCU crates seem to be stacking weird, which doesn't flip right now. All right, that works. This is kind of making me rethink a couple of aspects. Okay, now. You know what? Okay. Let me put this all back here. Be fine with this. What I would like to do, we'll get this stuff down. We'll get it delivered. And I think then what I will do. Yep, okay. It's not pretty. It's definitely not pretty, chat. What do you mean I left it? I did not leave the channel. Picked up my lunch. Apparently they thought I said mayo with a little sin. Are you sure that's mayo? New mayo bowls. I mean, the thing is, though, is you want to know something real crazy right now? In the grocery store, we now have kits for Taco Bell. We have Taco Bell freaking kits in the grocery store now. Never seen them up until just like the other day. Never seen them before, and now we have. You can buy Taco Bell kit to do your own Taco Bell at home in a grocery store. What in the actual fuck? Sitting right there next to the El Paso. It's like, bro, seriously? That is not taco day. That is, I need to flush my my rectum out because I have a colonoscopy the following day kind of meal. It's not food. It's beans and refried cat food. Come on. We know what. Taco Bell is not food. There is no planet on which Taco Bell is actually food. It's impossible. Absolutely 100% incredibly impossible. Excuse me, please. Why are you no longer, pardon? What? Why won't, okay, hold on. You won't go there, but Taco Bell claimed their ingredients were a secret. That should, well, yeah, because it's cat food. Listen, come on, we're not stupid. Just like we know that Subway has been using basically yoga mat material to make their bread. At least in the US. They're not allowed to do that in Europe or Canada. Just food standards. That should scare you too. All right, good enough. Good enough. Holy crap, here we go. Don't worry, we removed inspections. Problem solved. If you say so. Doesn't feel like problem solved to me. Get new records, so much winning. Yeah, uh-huh. That's what they call it, winning? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about all the winning? New record, so much winning. I mean, if you say so. Also, can we discuss why are there so many people who are putting live content on freaking Twitter when there are better platforms? No, I mean like live streamers, like people like me. That's the part that I find weird is they're like game streamers. Why? Twitter's probably the worst platform you'd be better off putting your stuff on Kick than you would Twitter. I mean, unless you want to get roasted all the time. You mean XAI? Well, yeah, that seems fair. Hardware store next to Taco Bell said eating next door caused plumbing issues. I mean, that sounds about right. Actually, eating next door could fix plumbing issues too, depending on who you are and what your plumbing issue is. Hi, John. How are you? Okay, so after this, we're gonna unload this, then we're gonna take the Guardian out for a quick tour. Sure does, literally and physically. There you go. Something I just realized. My HUD is gone. Well, we're free falling now. It's gonna get real rapid. Whoop. You ever want a rapid descent? That's how you do it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna turn the game down a little bit. I think the game's been a little too loud. Expressway down and sudden deceleration. I mean, all we had to do is just temporarily turn the engines off. This is just a temporary thing. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're in the queue. We're in the queue. We're waiting. Let's back, huh? Okay, I want to track that one just for giggles. I want to see how far along. Basically how, I mean, they rapid in that sudden deceleration. I mean, it's kind of the way they do it is brilliant, really. Excuse me, where am I landing this bird? Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. Right. That's why. I was like, where's my HUD? I'm not wearing my helmet. That's the problem. That's better. I go down to the lower deck. Alrighty. Think that open this. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna puncherino a whole bunch of stuff out here, okay? Why will it not let me just stand, like, that is so bizarre. Like, even though it's not on the cargo grid, I should be able to just, like, yeah, like that. But the 1SU crates won't let me do that. That's very strange. Oh, there we go. Wow, that is pick. Oh, okay. Now we're playing bocce ball with the crates chat. Whole lot of bocce going on. Got the weird bocce ball thing happening here, folks. Just flinging crates all over the place, not giving a damn. Cats and dogs living together as friends. The madness and the insanity. So itchy, my eyes so itchy. Chat, do not, and I mean do not, if you have the option to do something about allergies, seasonal allergies specifically, for the love of God, just do it. I beg you, for your own sanity and sakes, just do the thing. Trust me, just do it. Now, mind you, use something other than just Benadryl, though. Benadryl used to be great, but there are so many better antihistamines out there outside of Benadryl now. That's the other problem. I am scratching my eyes so badly right now. Or not scratching, but just rubbing because my eyes are flipping itchy. Start pitching things this way. There we go. Yep. detach. Yes. Cast. Love it. I just want to make the 300K from doing this, and then we're gonna jump into, we're gonna do a couple of bounties, I think. At least to the best of my ability with the Guardian. All right, yeah, there we go. The one thing I will say about this, though, is at least doing this with the Atlas is considerably easier just because we have the ability to do this with trade. Which, quite honestly, is very nice that we can just get them like so far range using the cargo Atlas. Ooh, is that?
By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
I see Anonymous is throwing down the Grabthar's hammer. Thank you. I agree. Dealing with allergies. Oh, mow grass Friday and still have. I mean, the thing. Yeah, like it's similar here, John. My thing isn't so much grass. It depends. Like that, the grass problem I have is somewhat personal, I guess you could say. Depends on where I am. The grass being a problem, but normally is. If I were to sum up work today, it would be ugly hack. Oh God. That good, huh? Today's not some. It sounds like there are a lot of people who are just having like a legit Monday today. Oh, somebody's got a case of the Mondays. And you know what? If I get punched for it, that's fair. I accept it. Hey, Goose Slider, how's your mayo sandwich? Did they at least use good mayonnaise? Like, did they make their own, or is it like actually salad dressing? It's that fake freaking salad dressing crap that they try to pawn off as, that people try to use as mayo. Is that all of it? That is all of it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Funny thing is, usually pollen you cannot see causing issues. For example, not causing issues, yellow pollen on cars. I mean, true. No, that's good. There we go. Okay. To make this a little bit easier. Oh. Yeah, I just got reconnected to my own chat room. Thanks, Twitch. Love when that happens. It's like, nah, fam. You're not allowed to be in your own chat room. Get out of here. You're inactive. You're wrecked, nerd. You're not allowed to talk in your own chat. Kind of how it makes me feel. Twitch testing in production since day one. I mean, sounds about right. Kind of on par for the course, isn't it? I'm wondering if it's because, just like a lot of other software firms, they're starting to utilize AI to do quality assurance instead of actual like human eyes on, right? Staging environment, what the fuck is that for? Oh, called out. I love it. I love it. That's the one thing I'm actually starting to notice across the board for a lot of game developers now too, is they're utilizing AI to do quality assurance. I'm really not 100% sure how the fuck that works, though. All right, well, let's just oh yeah, no. Nope. Okay. Hey. Okay, there we go. Oh. You can feed it button combos and have it iterate flag stuff. In some wall testing, jumping is rote, blunt example. I mean, yeah, no, I understand that. And I knew that that was eventually, this was the direction things were going to go. And I'm not saying that I'm salty, but the problem is there are a lot of people now, especially in like in game development, specifically like quality assurance jobs and testing jobs and stuff like that, or yeah, generational testing. I mean, like the thing is, I understand that all of this stuff is, you know, it's a means to an end. What in the was that? Okay, let's just make it. I know that this is just sort of the way the future is going, and well, I'll be honest, no, freaking Unreal Engine 5 is terrible for fucking. I'll be honest. Unreal Engine 5 is bullshit for, yeah, just, yeah. I'll send it to Epic, yeah. Right? That's kind of how it ends up being, too. It's the one thing I will say though is there are a considerable amount of developers who work within Unreal Engine in a variety of different levels, and they do a lot of their own custom code and everything. With impressive. Put that right where I want it. Nope. How about now? That's better. Thank you. Yeesh. Who is getting, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Hold on. Let me turn this on. See how bright it is getting? See how bright it's getting in here? I have sunlight literally coming right into my, I have the stars in my eyes. Wait. Fudge popsicles. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to get this done in a fairly timely fashion. Oh, hey, look, we found a better angle to do this all from. One nice thing is about the 896 SU freaking cargo grid. Well, okay, I'm not entirely sure what the heck went on there. That was crack. Nope. Folks, if you're just joining us, I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Thanks for coming into the show. Appreciate it. Hope you had a great weekend. As you can see, we are kind of oddly struggle busing. In the verse with cargo right now because 4.1.1 kind of messed up some of the crate and the way the cargo grid works. And it's throwing everything off pretty hardcore. So it's like I'm sitting here trying to get things to just sort of stack, hopefully. So I can just turn this in, get this done. The Starlancer MAX, wonderful ship. I am enjoying it. This is definitely going to be a lot of fun to get set up as a live-aboard experience. I have not actually purchased the MAX yet. This is the free rental courtesy of Invictus Launch Week. Okay, what in the frack is that? Really? Yeah, cargo grids are kind of broken right now. I haven't figured out what the heck is going on or why. All I know is the spatial awareness of the cargo grid is just so messed up. And I'm not going to stop using the Atlas just because of it, because that just would slow things down considerably. But what we are going to do is it's just a matter of making some adjustments so that things stay a little more copacetic. And we can utilize the cargo grid a little bit better, I guess. Even though it is being a little antsy. Excuse me? It's almost like it's a detection issue. That's kind of what it feels like. The way it's acting is it feels like it's having a problem detecting the object in certain ships' cargo bays. Now, I don't know if that's an issue specifically, say, maybe with Atlas, but it seemed more like it's actually ship cargo grids in general that are having problems. Because this isn't the first ship that I've had this issue with. I've already had this issue with the Constellation Taurus. So it's like, what do you do, right? If the game is acting the fool, that is definitely strange. But if you are a fellow Canadian, happy Victoria Day to all of you. And if you're not, happy Monday. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here. To those of you who have been hanging out for the last little bit, thank you, YouTube and Twitch, for just putting the time and watching the stream. Thank you for throwing down with follows and subscribes. Thank you over on Twitch for throwing down with subscriptions, like whether you're subbing yourself, using your Prime, or gifting subscriptions. It is really appreciated. It goes a very long way to keeping things going. So thank you for that. The object for this month, the goal for subscription goal anyways for this month is 75. We're currently at 24. So for those of you that have gotten us this far so far, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. Okay, what is happening here? I'm just gonna start throwing these things. There's some weird shit. So the one thing I'm already starting to realize, and the flaw in my plan here, is that the larger ship, with being that the Starlancer MAX, this is the ship that I'm working towards earning the credits for. To actually purchase. The one thing I'm actually realizing is that cargo operations with this might be a little finicky. Now that could just strictly, and I think that is strictly the actual patch 4.1.1 that's kind of causing some of that. Which again, just any new patch in any game is always going to, you know, cause some kind of strangeness. Anyway, how's our? Okay, no, actually, that's not bad. 1% lows are kind of terrible, though. So all I want to do is I just want to get this stuff loaded, make my 300K off of this. It's not a lot of credits, but I mean, listen, 300K is 300K, right? So. And that'll put us up almost to 5 million out of the, for 8.82 million credits needed to purchase a Starlancer. There we go. That. Oh, thanks. Thank heavens. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this back on the ship. Oh. Get out. What do we got here? Nothing. Nope. Okay, everything's cleared out of there. Right, roger that. This. Yes. Yes. Okay. Close that up. That up. Going to close that up. All right, so we're gonna put the put all the goodies down here. Select all. Move the warehouse. Firm. Give me my money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I was about to say, should we get paid? Did I get paid? I did. Okay, perfect. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oof. Can we just put the ship down, please?
Welcome to the
It's
aSOC
like,
vehicle retrieval system.
all right, we're going to wait, door.
Your
Yep.
vehicle has been moved to our stock. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, that's such a big ship.
Welcome to the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
And now we're gonna get the
Your
Guardian
vehicle
out.
has been moved to our storage system.
Okay,
Your
Guardian.
vehicle has been delivered.
You.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Hi, chat. How are you? You guys are awful quiet. But I appreciate you. All right. Our last quest of the day is we're going to take the Mirai Guardian out for a roll. Going to do a little shake, rattle, and roll with this. Enter the pilot seat, please. What in the hell is going on with the graphics there? Ooh, somebody's got a little freaking MX Fury out. Nice. Okay, here we go. Holy crap, this thing's fast. Woo! About 5-ish. I just joined my own chat. Hi, apparently I was disconnected from my chat. Now I'm joining my own chat again. Oh, everybody's rejoining my chat. Hi, everybody. Twitch, can you stop messing with my chat, please? That'd be great. Appreciate it. But you stop messing with streamers' chats. Stop doing the thing. Excuse me. Let's sorry. Okay. Do I have an orbital mark? God, this thing is. Whoa, 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 we blacked out. Jesus. Yeah, that happened. No, not going there. Magnus Gateway, definitely not going. Nope. Come on. There has to be at least one orbital marker here that we can jump. No shit getting weird. Pyro, definitely not. Nope. No. There it is. At least one orbital. Okay, one OM. Alright. Hit OM6 then. Om. There it is. My own bot just left. How do what? You know what? Screw you too, bot. Okay, here we go. I mean, I feel like this thing should... This is pretty beefy, gotta say. It's very, very beefy. Oh, my bot just joined us again. Hi, bot. Libations bot, welcome back to the chat that you're supposed to be a member of because you're my freaking own bot, you bastard. Twitch, stop messing with my stuff, man. YouTube doesn't play with our play with our feelings like this? Why do you? Hmm? Why do you play with our lives in such a fashion? All right, here we go. I don't know what we're going to find when we get there. I just want to get a chance to take this bird out, take the Guardian out for a little bit of a run, and put it through some paces, some actual combat. Now that being said, we could have done it in like Arena Commander, but I mean Arena Commander's, I'll be honest, Arena Commander's kind of boring. One moment, please. I don't know why it untracked that, because it shouldn't have, but it did. Whatever flippin' reason. That was strange. Hey, T-Vale, I don't know what's going on. Why did my alerts not pop? TVL, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Mad Dog 1522004. Tier 1 sub to Melon Meow. A tier 1 sub to John 22913. A tier 1 sub to John's Game Room, and a tier 1 sub to I'm Alpha. Yeah, alerts didn't work. I was like, excuse me. TVL, thank you so much for the 5 bomb. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see if maybe replay.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
There it is.
John's _ game room has just subscribed.
TVL, thank you. Now, yeah.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
Twitch is doing some weird
Melon
shit.
Meow has just subscribed.
There it is. There's the 5 bomb. We got it.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
Thanks,
Melon
TVL.
Meow has just subscribed.
What's up? 29 out of 75 for the month of May. Appreciate that.
You're messing with my Zen thing, man.
Mad Dog 1522004 has just subscribed.
Okay,
You're messing
what
with my
is
Zen thing, man.
Why does this
Mad Dog 1522004 has just subscribed.
contract? Priority. Track. Okay, then we're gonna go to map. Ambush point. What do you mean invalid target? Don't start with me as invalid target. That. What? Stay with me. We're at Magda? No, we're already here. Never mind. So, in order to go... Wow, quantum travel is broken right now. Oh, we're about to red out, by the way. Wow, that sucked. Ooh, that is loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Yeah, I don't know what's... Ah, man, Twitch, why, what are you doing to us? We're having some blackout, redout issues here, chat. How is it that we came to the side? There it is. There's an orbital marker. That'll work. You. God damn. It's not even letting me get around the slingshot around the planet to get to the ambush point. Is nobody doing this right now? Like, what in the app? That's so weird, man. Does napping count without sleeping? That's just called resting. I mean, if you did that, that's good. We're gonna go to the comm array, and then we'll go from the comm array to the I don't know why. Quantum beacons are broken right now for whatever reason, so. Aw, TVL, thank you so much for the 19 months over on Streamloop. Appreciate that. Alright, so. This is very broken right now, folks. Super broken. I don't know why. I didn't break it. Easy now. Easy. Flushing that. How dare you? How dare you? That looks to be about this. Probably a Cuddy Black out of position. Maybe? No, that's a constellation. That's a Connie. Alright, well. What I don't understand right now if this works, then that's awesome. If it doesn't, then, you know, we'll try it again tomorrow. Maybe I might mess around with it a little bit tonight. I don't know yet. I'll just have to judge, you know, thank you, T-Vale. Mind you, the twerking the twerking sausage dog seems a little weird for me. Music is good. This is the synth rock expansion pack from Backing Tracks on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Spotify. Hold on here. Do that. There. Boom. Done. Right, what do we got coming up this way? What is that? Private ambush point. Okay, well, here. That's interesting. Well, we're at the ambush point. I'm not picking up any targets, though. I'll be honest, I don't actually know yet. We can talk about that when we go for a walk with the doggies. Right, so... Oh, whoa, what? What has the kind of raw power to just carve a giant hole through an asteroid like this? Like, literally carve right through the asteroid like this. What the fuck? What the hell, man? That is messed up. Okay, so this mission's got to be broken. Like, that's all there is to it. This just got to be so flippin' broken right now. Why is this show? It's so broken. All right, let's try this. Let's do. All right, that seems good. All right. So we're gonna go to the magnet cave. We're gonna go to that one instead. I'm like the Polaris mission seems to be super broken right now. I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna go to this one. This is just better. I wanna put this into like a combat situation really quick, just to try it out. And the only way that we're going to be able to do that is actually getting into combat. Considering the Hunt the Polaris doesn't seem, it's broken, which is why I don't think they should be doing events like that during. I understand that there's story behind it, like it's kind of like it's kind of story lore driven for Star Citizen, but the issue that we're having now is that it's breaking everything else. We have full ramp. Okay, well. Okay, there. How many? 3, 4. Okay, 1. Okay, we'll do 2 at a time. Actually, yes, do 2 at a time. I think so. We'll pop this one. We'll see how this goes. I want to see how the Guardian handles combat. Go to a cave on Magda. If this is supposed to be a very low single-seater ship, why would I be going to a cave to find this son of a... That doesn't make any bloody sense. And pinging, but I don't know if that. I would gladly neutralize a target if I could find a target. Okay, here we go. Ooh, spicy. Okay, all right. I wish these guns were a little faster firing. He's trying to freaking... Okay, this is the one thing that I do have a complaint about that they still haven't been able to really seem to fix. Is that these things try to javelin you. Boy. Oh. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby. Okay, so that was for the guild. Okay. All right. How is our... We're almost halfway through on member, which is nice. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not too shabby. Okay, accepted. I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna abandon it. I'll just... Where are you? If you're on Magda, I'll take this one more of these. Wreck site on Magda. Okay. All right, because we're already here, we'll take one more and then we'll wrap this up. Are you flipping? Kidding me? Please tell me not everything's gonna be. Yep. Seems to be. Oh, step 4. There it is. That's what I was looking for. The magical, mystical OM5. At least an orbital marker that we're within range of that I can just jump to. That way I can make this a little bit easier. Fast. Go. I think feeding that bounty to Ignite 2s was kind of the right choice. We drop out here. So we're going to the wreck site on Magda? Got it. Stick in... Gonna get in about 15. Okay. Okay. Supposed to scan. Got it. We're in scanning mode. Neutralize target. Oh, you're in a Pisces, bro. Are you kidding? Bruh. Oh, well, that sucked. Okay. Yellow pissant. Hit your ass. Let's go. Whoa. Ooh. Woo! All right, well, that works. I have to say, Guardian MX, pretty beefy. That is beefy. That is very beefy. Yeah, super beefy. I love it. Fantastic. Okay, so that being said, how are we doing here? 4.9 mil. So we're, you know, the thing is we're almost at 5. And really I should go for at least 9 million. Just so I've got like extra to cover things. So what we'll do here is we're gonna go was it Area 18? No, by Teeny Point. No. It was Area 18. Never mind. We're gonna go back to Area 18, so we're gonna head back to. We're gonna hit Stan. Oh, sorry. We're gonna hit Area 18 on Arc. So we're currently Hurston now. So yeah. My brain is not fully braining right now. So, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, guys. I'm a little moody today, and it was. I don't. There was nothing specific that. It's not like it was just something that kind of came on as I was getting everything ready to start stream. For whatever reason, something just kind of there were a couple of different factors. I think. I'm one of those human beings that I kind of wrestle with that level. There's a certain level of self-doubt. And some days it's hard to ignore the voice, that negative self-talk that makes you feel, bad about yourself, like you're not doing it right. You know, like, and that's the weird part is I know that I'm outside of, you know, I possibly disappointed my oldest daughter by not being able to go out and spend her 19th birthday with her. But that's nobody's fault, right? Like, it's situational, and there's no one person at fault for that except myself. You know, it is what it is. So we're gonna head back to ArcCorp. We're gonna hit Area 18. We're gonna land this. We're gonna land this puppy. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Maybe depending on how things go tonight, I don't know, maybe put some work in this evening, just doing some extra bounties and such, or I don't know. I'm not sure where I'm sitting mentally, so I don't know. I might just bed. I might spend time with my partner. I don't know. All I know is that we'll end up doing something, one way or the other. But yeah, no, it was just I just had that, you know, the little goblins in my skull just working away, just as I was getting things prepped for stream today, and there were just a lot of self-doubt stuff, a lot of the negative self-talk, and I think that kind of put me in a bit of a foul mood. Again, that's not on chat at all. Whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, that's not, guys. And the problem is, though, is when that happens, is it comes through the camera, and that's why for a large chunk of the stream today, I've had the camera off, because I know stuff like that comes through the camera. It even comes through in the voice. I'm sure probably one of those, like, anybody who's been hanging out has probably heard this slight, like, little bit of, like, aggro or irritation in my voice. It is what it is. Sometimes we have good days. We all have good days. We all have bad days. We all have days where it was more at the beginning. But again, it's the problem with that negative self-talk that we all experience, that we all put ourselves through sometimes, right? Just, again, you get in your own head, and you know, you don't, nothing else seems to, it doesn't matter what else there is, it's just, it gets there and it gets stuck in your head. Sort of chew yourself apart for it. Anyway, back at Area 18, I like the Guardian. The design aesthetic for the Guardian MX, God, this thing is, boy, ooh, I like it. Ooh, I like, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't really sat with it, so. I guess what it boils down to, like, honestly, and at the end of the day, for me personally, is I want to be able to do more for others around that right now I honestly, it's not in the card, right? Because the more that I want to be able to do for others, it's purely, it requires a certain level of financial stability that I don't currently have. So it's like, everything is a, you know, is in the works, and all I can keep doing is just showing up, putting in the work, and hi Jay, how are you? How's your leg? Hope that doesn't hurt too much. Freaking, this ship is gorgeous, so I'm gonna have to buy me one of them when they come out, when they're purchasable in game. Excuse me, where's the, are you guys not allowing others to land right now? What the hell's the deal? Like, it's good, awesome. Communication. We are more than close enough, by the way, chat. Also, headlights on this thing kind of suck. Huh. Well, weapons are definitely locked. Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're just gonna... That looks to be a Starlancer. Right. Okay. Well, landing is going to be a bit of a problem. Apparently, it's not letting anybody land. Can't be a collision if my landing gear is down. Right, so... Oh, no, see, here's the problem, is this isn't a cargo ship. This is a combat ship. And this is Area 18. We're at Riker Memorial. Apparently, they're not going to let me land. Nothing I can do about that, really. I'm just going to turn the engines off at this point because there's nothing else I can do. Other than just sort of, you know, hey, gets out breaching charges. That's kind of it too, right? Like, that's all you can really do. The Guardian MX is a nice ship, though. I'm liking this. As a heavy fighter, a Mirai heavy fighter, it's beefy. 16 Ignite 2s. Ooh, that'll make a mess out of anything real fast. Anyways, chat, get out of here. We're gonna wrap this up. Oh, wrong screen. Good. You know, we didn't even take a break. We didn't even stop and take a break. Okay. Oh. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. YouTube, as always. Ooh, that on. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you for throwing down with the subscribes over on YouTube as well. It is really appreciated. I'm glad to see that the YouTube community is slowly but surely growing, and glad to just see so many new faces coming in and checking things out. Twitch. No, you're here and I'm just leaving. Nuts Life, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. As always, so much. Twitch for the follows. Thank you for subs, resubs, gift subs. Thank you for bits. And as always, thanks for flipping Dad the tippy tip.
Oh my.
Sorry, Nuts Life. Listen, it is 5:17 p.m. on a Monday. Come on. But again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. We are going to now, we're not going to do anything on YouTube because unfortunately I don't really know how, or even if we can raid on YouTube. I don't know how that works. I really haven't honestly learned how that works, which that's on that's should not be indicative of anybody else other than myself and a lack of skill on my part. But we're gonna go raiding on Twitch. I hope you guys are ready. We're gonna go raid Loken because Loken is currently messing around. Looks like Loken's on an Idris. So we're gonna go raid Loken. If you're on Twitch and you're heading over to Loken's channel, throw down with the exclamation attack in their chat. It's always a giggle. It's always a giggle. Remember, they will defend, attack relentlessly. I'll see you over there on Loken's channel. And if not, I will see you back here for Tuesday stream. Have a wonderful Monday night, everyone. Cheers.